Hello Cancer, it is Lisa and here is your June 24th to 30th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay Cancer, so let's see what is in store for you this week. So the overall message for you Cancer is the Emperor. So the Emperor can be several things. So it can be someone of authority is watching you. You need to kind of work with them or just kind of show them all the things that you're doing, where you're coming from, what you've accomplished. You just do you in the situation and put your head down and work hard. And it kind of is like communicating with this person that's of authority, and then they end up helping you to achieve your successes and lead you to really wonderful things. And then if it doesn't involve someone, it's just all your hard work pays off and it leads you to wonderful things. So either way, it gets you to wonderful things. It's whether it's with this person of authority or not. And then the challenge you have this week is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is worrying and stressing about what other people will think, what they're doing. It could be people stabbing you in the back, stealing your ideas. But when it comes down to it, really with this card, it's about you just need to keep moving forward and learn the lessons that you need to learn in order to move towards your successes. And if you're looking over your shoulder and saying, well, what will they think of me if I do that? Or I don't want to hurt that person or whatever it is, then you don't keep going forward towards the things that are waiting for you. So you need to stop worrying and stressing about that, and you need to move forward. Yeah, we'll get some more clarity on that, but that's what it really feels like. You're worrying about other people or what people will think, or hurting people or whatever, or you're trying to, it doesn't really feel like you're trying to emulate someone. It's more that it's like, I don't want to step on toes, or I don't want to people to think badly or whatever. So it's stopping you from moving forward, or you're worrying about, what they're going through rather than just kind of saying, you know what, I need to move forward and learn my lessons and gather my lessons that I need to do, which I think involves this Emperor. So it's like, I have to do this in order to have the success. But if I do that, will I upset some people? And it's like, whatever, just do it. But you're having a challenge this week, thinking about it or doing it. Then what you need to focus on this week is the Devil on your shoulder. So the Devil is that devil on your shoulder that puts fear and doubt and insecurity and stops you from moving towards this, right? It feeds into this card, right? So when you're worrying and stressing about other people and what's going to happen or what are they going to think of you, the devil's like, yes. So yeah, you don't want to upset people. The devil will be like, don't take those steps forward, or don't move towards that success, because if you have that success, what will people think about you, right? And all that kind of stuff. If you are trying to make some changes in your life, the devil shows up and starts to tempt you, like, you don't want to eat healthy, then you want to eat this cake, right? Or you don't want to exercise, you want to just sit and do whatever, right? And eat cake. So when you're trying to learn your lessons and move forward, the devil comes forward, right? And you need to kick that devil off your shoulder and stop listening to it and get control over it. And really the interesting thing is when you're thinking the right way or moving forward on the right path, or saying, you know what, I'm going to do this, the devil gets even louder, because the devil's like, oh no, we do not want you to move forward. That shadow side of you is like, nope, we want you to stay in this place of success, but not as much success as you can have. So we want to make you afraid to go and have that success, to deal with this Emperor, right? We don't want you to deal with the Emperor, because then you're going to move on to bigger successes. And we don't want that. So the devil gets louder the closer you are to it. So just know that it's almost like a beacon when you're trying to make changes towards your health and fitness, and the devil gets louder. It's because you're making the right choices and you're moving towards the right things. Sort of like that thing, when you start a diet or something, and then all of a sudden you start seeing every commercial, everything is about the food that you love, right? It's kind of like it just constantly comes at you. That is kind of like that devil side of you even though those commercials are normally there, you recognize them more because the shadow side is like that devil on your shoulder is like, look at that commercial, right? Like really emphasize that commercial. Normally you might even tune it out, right? But they will highlight these things for you, right? Or every time you pass a certain thing, you'll recognize it because it wants to tempt you. So you have to recognize it for what it is and understand that it's because you're moving towards success that the devil is getting louder, right? And use it as a beacon of going, you know what? I'm not going to listen to it. I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to do this, right? And don't let it stop you. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment. So a really interesting, it feels like you are taking steps forward or you're wanting to take steps forward. And you're just worried about certain things around you. And the devil's feeding into that. So then it's like, nope, don't make those changes. Yeah, so you just need to move forward with balance. Know that if you do move forward, you're moving towards really positive outcomes. Whatever this emperor is for you, it does really feel like someone of authority, which sometimes can be a spouse. It can be a boss. This feels like a boss or someone that you want to kind of, I don't know if impressed is the right word. It feels more like someone who's above you. And in order to move towards having more or something different, you kind of have to go through this person to get that, or work with this person to have this, or get their help to achieve whatever it is, even if it's health and fitness. Like it's someone that you're really impressed with and they can help you achieve it. So all you have to do is keep moving forward with balance and know that if you work with this person, they will help you achieve your successes and move you towards really positive outcomes. And if it doesn't involve a person, someone of authority, just know that if you move forward, you are moving towards positive outcomes. Wow. And then you get the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck, which is that it's not only moving you towards positive things, material gains, it's moving you towards fulfillment and joy as well. And that it really does feel like a person. Speaking to this person of authority or working with this person of authority will lead you to a lot of fulfillment and joy. So the challenge is moving forward, learning your lessons, it feels like a couple lessons or some very valuable lessons that you need to learn will help things move forward. And you're worrying about what will people think or what will happen. You're looking over your shoulder instead of just kind of learning it and doing it. The King of Cups is about just focusing on what's right in front of you. Focus on what you can do, what you can control, and let go of everything else. You can't control how people are going to react. You can't control what's going to happen. All you can do is learn the lesson, take action, move forward, and watch your mindset. Make sure you have the right mindset. And then the Wheel of Fortune is all about just move forward. And if you move forward, you're moving towards all the things that are meant to happen, right? So if it is with someone of authority and you work with this person or go through this person, if it works out, it leads you to the things that are meant to work out. If this person doesn't work with you, it leads you to what's supposed to happen anyway. So either way, moving forward in this direction with this person of authority leads you to what's supposed to happen, right? Your destiny. What you need to focus on is that devil, the devil who doesn't want you to do this, the devil that's talking you out of it, who fills you with fear and doubt, even though you don't recognize. Because the thing with the devil on our shoulder is that it's such a part of us. It's the shadow side of us. I always look at it as like yin and yang. There's the light side of us, and then there's the dark side of us. And that shadow side of us wants to stay in the dark, wants to, although it wants to succeed, it really doesn't want us to succeed, right? It wants us to stay in this place of safety or whatever, even though it's not safe. For them, it feels safe. It doesn't want you to be the best version of yourself. And if you're so used to listening to it, you don't recognize it as that. You think it's just like, no, I don't want to do that. and you have every reason, every excuse not to do it, because it feels like it's what you really want, because the devil has such control over you. Just like, if you're someone who is trying to make some changes in your life and the devil tempts you, you're so used to letting the devil do it that it feels like you have no control over it or no way of stopping it, right? And you can do it. You just have to be aware that that's what's happening and say, you know what? That's the devil doing its thing. That's my shadow side, my subconscious trying to sabotage me. I need to stop doing that and listening to it. And I need to kind of take the reins and kick the devil off my shoulder and move forward. The Hermit is about overthinking and overanalyzing. So the devil on your shoulder loves when we overthink and overanalyze, because then it can do its thing, right? It can make you stuck. It can make you not talk to this person of authority or work with this person of authority. It can dig a hole for you to stay in. So it's all about thinking and doing, just going for it. Just follow the light that the Hermit carries, right? The Hermit's all about thinking and doing. If you have to rest and then get going again. The problem with the Hermit is we can rest and then we just hermit away and we never come forward. There's a healthy hermit and an unhealthy hermit. The devil wants you to be an unhealthy hermit, to overthink, overanalyze, to stay stuck, to not go out and live life, right? And to just hermit away, where when you're the healthy hermit, you think and do, you rest and then go back out, right? And the devil no longer has control over you. You move towards what it is that you want. If it's health and fitness, you move towards it. You don't let the devil tempt you. It is a process, but you can do this. And that's what they really want you to focus on this week. And then the Eight of Wands is when you do this, things move forward. They shoot forward for you, and move you towards the things that you want to happen. I think Cancers, you guys, because you're so, water is your thing. It is all about emotion, and the moon is your planet, again, about emotion. The devil can really play with you and stop you with your emotions. So you have moments when you're strong emotionally and you're able to, squash the devil and make progress forward in whatever area of your life that's in. And then other times when you're in this place of emotion, especially negative emotion, the devil has this power. So when you take back the power, things start to move forward in your life. The card of what you don't see coming is that you are going to have victory. So that is amazing. So you're going to have victory by doing this, by recognizing the devil, unchaining yourself to the devil and taking power. You are able to move forward and have victory. The Queen of Swords is all about communication. The key to this victory is communication. I'm sure it's probably with the Emperor. Communicating your truths, communicating your, who you are, your abilities, clear communication with the people around you and with what it is you want, or where this Emperor, right? It's clear communication. And then it's also manifesting with the universe, clearly communicating as well. And then understand that everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. So certain things have to happen for other things to happen. And there's this kind of feeling of this Emperor. You communicate to the Emperor, and then what's supposed to happen will happen. The old que sera, sera, right? If you're meant certain things to happen, then they will happen. If other things are meant to happen, they'll happen. But the key to it is you communicating and moving forward. And then everything moves forward. And exactly what's supposed to happen will happen. And it's kind of just accepting that and knowing that what will be, will be. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Cancer, for watching. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be fabulous. That really, really helps me, and I'd really appreciate it. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.
We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.